Happy birthday to Nana. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday to you.
Selamat ulang tahun Nana.
Happy birthday to you. God danced the day you were born. The angels did the bump to Gabriel's horn. God danced the day you were born. So grateful for the gift of you.
Happy birthday, Nana. We love you.
Hi, Aunt Jean's. Greetings from California and happy birthday. We hope you have a wonderful 80th birthday. I wish we could be there to celebrate with you, but I know that we think of you often, and so we just pray that you have a wonderful time with your family. So happy birthday from us here in California.
Hey, Aunt Jean, happy birthday.
Hi, Aunt Jean. I'm Luke, and happy birthday.
And happy birthday. We love you.
All right. Bye, Aunt Jean. We love you.
Bye.
Happy birthday.
Hi, this is Dorothy, and I just want to congratulate whoever thought of this idea as the greatest I ever heard, because now Jean will have this as the first phase of This Is My Life, Jean Goode. And it'll be the first chapter or whatever, and she won't have to have glasses, but she might have to have a hearing aid when she's my age. But here I go. I'm supposed to make this brief, and I will. But I want to start out in the very beginning when her young men of her life became the part of my life and their families. I remember the children in middle school, growing up. Now they're in college and even married. It's also time to tell you about our friendship as two people. She was always there for me. I never questioned if she was able to come and help me when I needed it in the emergencies, and I had some very hard ones with Bill when he became very sick. And when I needed help, I called Jean. Never even questioned whether she would do it. I said, I got to call Jean. I got to ask Jean. Jean, do this. And she did. She's always come through. And I was supposed to make this brief, but I have to tell you about the two incidents I'm referring to. Was when I had to pick a nursing home for Bill. She's the one, we went around to all of them, and I called her. She said, when do you want to go? And we went. And also when I came home one night from the hospital, I wanted to say that thanks to Jean, I can sleep in my bed with the men of the best players of the Spurs, Tim, David, the little General Manu, and I forgot Tony Parker. And because she made me a Spurs pillowcase and had my name engraved that she put on, and I can sleep with them every night. We won many championships with those boys. I'm happy. I am adopting you as a sister. I didn't like all my sisters. In fact, there was two, but you're not one of them. You're one of my favorites that I love.
Amesy, it's me. 61 years later, look where we are. And you're approaching a whole new decade before me. One of the things I used to really, really love about you is you would always be sparkly and upbeat and positive and moving forward. You had a great laugh. You were fun to be with. We all had a good time together. Do you remember the one time when at 3 a.m, several of you came into my room with your alarm clocks, ringing the alarm clocks and telling me, get up, it's a fire alarm? And I rush out of the room and I grab the towel and then I go back and thinking I've got to open the window, I've got to shut the door. I wasn't sure. But anyway, I finally ran down the hall, and who do you think I meet coming the other way? Another Jean. And she's just lazily wandering down the hall. And I said, what are you doing? It's a fire alarm. And she had no clue. And I turn around, and everyone is standing in the doorway laughing hysterically. You got me on that one. A few others, but that one stands out. Do you realize that age doesn't matter unless you're a cheese? So, you're hitting 80 before me. Let's see, what else can I tell you? It's been an interesting journey, and I'm sure it has been for you too. And I have fond memories of us working together and living together. And I certainly hope that they will continue for you. Keep moving all your parts. Keep sparkling. Keep shining. Enjoy your friends and your family on this very special occasion. Bye-bye.
Hi, I'm Linda Heatherly. I'm the president of the Bernie Quilt Guild, and I first met Jean through some classes I was teaching at the quilt shop, and she's one of those students that makes an immediate impression on you. She was always having such a good time. She had such a good time with all of the other students also in the class that when she found out I lived in Bernie, invited me to become a part of the guild. And I knew that if she was a member, then it would be a great group to be a part of. She encourages everyone so much and always has a good humor about it. She is one of the mainstays of the guild and volunteers to help whenever she can. She has organized our quilt raffle tour this year and has done an amazing job. We've been so proud to have her leading us through that. I'm so glad to be a part of your birthday celebration, and I know this is a momentous one for you. I really have loved getting to know you, and again, appreciate you so much. Happy birthday. Thanks.
Happy birthday, Mom. Happy 80th birthday. You don't look a day over 79 and a half. This is your son, your firstborn, born near Mother's Day. I know it's gone downhill since then, but I know I was a joy to behold. I'm sitting in my 17th house that Julie and I have lived in since we were married. This is our 17th move, and we're on a swing that I put in for Julie. It has a 220-pound weight limit, so I can't eat very much for Thanksgiving or Christmas. I wanted you to know that I admire you, and I've always admired your work ethic and how persistent you are with things, how talented you are in the many endeavors that you've worked at through the years. I thank you for always taking care of myself and Joel and John and teaching us how to work at whatever we do, and that you raised us while working many years, and the toughness that took, I admired and also wanted to emulate. I thank you for always accepting all of my family members into your home like that they're your own, and I pray that the many years that you have remaining, that they will come to appreciate you as a grandmother and a great-grandmother, and just know that you are a big part of why I've found a lot of joy in my life. Love you, Mom.
Hi, Nana. Happy birthday. Happy 80th birthday. You don't look a day over 50. And I think that's just because you live naturally, and I'm going to age gracefully just like you. Nana, I am, as you can tell, I'm swinging on my swing, which is part of my dream house. That shout out to my husband, Jim. who made this beautiful home for myself and our family to come to. And it just reminds me of all the years that we've been coming to your home and being graciously received, so tenderly taken care of, so loved and cherished. And I think that's the defining feature of you. I could say of you and Pop Up together, but it's your birthday, but you kind of melded in one person. I'm glad that I got to be the first one to bring a girl child into the family. Shout out to Jenny, my firstborn. And I'm glad that I was so well received into your family, and that I've been there for, I think, about 35 years now, since I first met you maybe. And it's been a wonderful ride. Thank you for teaching me about adventure. Thank you for going on the scariest ride I've ever gone on. Thank you for opening up the world of France to me, and what an adventure and a joy that was to be in such a romantic setting with your son, who I fell in love with 35 years ago and still madly in love with. I love you.
Happy birthday, Mom. We just spent a wonderful dinner together as a family. None of that could have happened without you. We are very blessed and our future looks bright. These kids are amazing.
Oh, happy birthday, Mom. Thank you for all your warmth and strength and loving presence that has kept our family together. Love you so much.
Love you.
Love you.
Take 42. Happy 80th birthday, Mom. You are my hero. And I just want to take some time to share some memories with you to mark this special occasion. I just remember the times that you would give me Cheerios and raisins in a little tin and leave me for hours at a time at your desk at work. This has caused me to be a great office worker, and I still eat Cheerios and raisins for breakfast each morning. Thank you for sending us on our bicycles across town, carrying our heavy football equipment, our helmets and shoulder pads in each hand, and riding through heavy traffic. This has allowed me that when I travel around the world for my work, to not be afraid. Finally, I just want to thank you for being a great mom, so that when I went looking for a wife, that I would be looking for the important qualities that you have. And although cooking and cleaning would have been nice, Jen loves her neighbor. She loves me and the boys. She's patient and she's full of faith, just like you. I love you, Mom. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Mom. Thank you for surrounding and uplifting this family with your love. Thank you for the gifts of your hands and your heart, the hand-sewn clothing and toys, the pillowcases and quilts, Christmas cookies, taco soup, potato salad, muffins, and of course the pies. Thank you for always greeting every single one of us with hugs, asking about our hopes and dreams, and encouraging us to follow those dreams. Thank you for cuddling with the little ones on the couch, reading them books that you read to your own boys, and using the character-specific voices that we all love. Thank you for cheering us on in various sporting endeavors and water balloon fights, and taking us on walks around the loop and around various places in Texas and the world. Thank you for sharing with us amazing books that you've read, talking to us about important issues going on in our communities and in our homes, and through it all, celebrating the joys and worrying about the hard times with us and praying for us through it all. Before I ever met you, you loved John into being. I can't thank you enough for how kind and compassionate he is, and I'm grateful to you for how hard John is willing to work to create a life of love for our boys and for me, and for the joy we find in our life together. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Happy birthday. I love you.
Happy birthday, Nana. Happy 80th birthday. You don't look a day over 40. Who's your favorite now? Just kidding. But wow, what an awesome birthday to celebrate, and you really do look amazing. We were at a birthday party recently, and a grandmother came up to Emma and Luke and said, "Do you have a grandmother with gray hair?" and I didn't want to make her feel bad, but you hardly have any gray hairs, which I hope I take after you. I have learned so much from you. I love just how hospitable you are, how your home is just so always so warm and welcoming. It's since my family has moved around a lot. Your home is always kind of like coming home because it's been a constant in the last, I don't know, however many years. And I love how you've always invited us into your crafts and your cooking over the years. You've taught us a lot, and it's a joy now to see Emma and Luke doing those things with you, and just to watch you playing with them and remembering how we used to play the cookie game too. And now that's Emma's favorite. Yeah, I'm just so thankful for the way that you have always loved our family so well, and how you've been our biggest fan. Whatever grandchild you're with, you make them feel like they're your favorite, and it's just a really sweet gift to have and that you've given to us. And yeah, we just love you so much and hope you have a special day and know that you're so loved. And I'm so thankful that you are my grandmother. Love you, Nana.
Hey Nana, happy birthday. I can't believe that it's been almost 10 years since I first met you and Pop at visiting your house. There are a number of things that really impressed me, even just from that first visit, that I've only grown to appreciate more and more as I've been a part of the family. And one of those things is just your hospitality and generosity. I remember just how welcomed I felt just at that very first visit, and that just has continued really at every single time that we've come down, that you've made us feel so welcome, from the delicious food that you make just to making us feel so comfortable, and especially with two little kids running around a house with delicate things, that yeah, we felt comfortable and welcomed and enjoyed just the time we've gotten to spend together. And so really just thank you for that. I think a lot of it goes down to just the atmosphere that you've created. Another thing too that I've been struck by is just your creativity. Always always impressed with the beautiful quilts that you make, and just the way that you share that with the people around you, whether it be family or with your quilting group, is something that I really love. And so again, I've really enjoyed getting to be a part of the family, getting to know you over the past 9-10 years, and I'm looking forward to the time ahead. So love you and happy birthday.
You will live in a big house. I will live in a little house. You will play football and ride slow. I will play baseball and ride fast. You will play violin music. I will play drum music. But every day at 3 o'clock, yes, every day at 3 o'clock, we will eat ice cream together.
Selamat ulang tahun, Nana. Happy birthday. So I'm wearing this awesome fashion statement right now because it was $3 and you are excellent at bargaining / one of the only people I know to have successfully returned an article of clothing from a nice store in Singapore. I don't know if you remember that, but so I'm wearing this in honor of you, and also trying to be bold because you too once wore a belt with a whale on it and you pulled it off. And so ever since I saw that photo, I've just tried to follow in your footsteps, but I realized that I'm just not as cool as you. So that's okay though, because I've always been very proud of the fact that I have a really cool and hip grandmother, so it's fine. But I actually, before this, was trying to think, why do I always call Nana hip and cool? And I think that there are a lot of reasons, but one of the reasons I think is because when I talk to you, it's like I'm talking to anybody else. Like I can talk to you about anything and everything, and I don't have to adjust what I'm talking about or adjust my interest. And I think that's because you're someone who's not complacent, but you're always learning about new things or what's going on in the world. You're in the know, but not just in the know about things going on in the world, but also about things going on in our world, in my world. And so that's one of the ways that I've always felt so cared for by you, is you get excited and you care about the things that I get excited about and that I care about. So I was thinking earlier too, I can hear your excited voice, and it's the same voice and little squeal as you make whenever we would come to Bernie and you and Pop-Up would come out into the garage and you would do your woo. It sounds a lot better in my head. But yeah, and so I'm just really thankful that I can hear that, because it's a way that I've felt so consistently loved from you. And another thing that I was reflecting on that I'm really thankful for is the way that you cheer us on when we do things well, or when we've worked really hard at something, or just all of these things, showing that you're proud of us and excited for us. But also, there were a few times that I can think back on when I was younger that you pulled me aside when I did something not so great, and maybe I hurt someone's feelings, or you saw something, or I hurt your feelings in some way, and you loved me enough to talk to me about it and to explain to me why I was doing something that wasn't honoring. And so even though when I was little maybe I didn't like it, now I look back and I'm so glad that you were engaged enough in what we were doing and the things that we were talking about, and paying enough attention that you were able to cheer us on when we did really great things, but also if there was something that wasn't so great, that you wanted to enter in and talk to us about those things and help us grow in those areas too. So I'm thankful for that. And okay, rapid fire. I love your creativity. I love that you are able to see beauty in just everyday things, the way that you love rain. I love your cooking. I love your back rubs. I love the way that you chop carrots, and now every single time I peel and chop carrots, I chop them the way that you do. And I love that you always try new things, and I love your work ethic that puts me to shame. And I love your laugh, and that I think I got your laugh from you, because sometimes when you laugh so hard, you can't breathe. And I have that problem too. So thanks a lot, Nana. Love you.
Nana, you've always had a positive impact in my life, and here are a few things that I love about you. You gave me one of the best presents I've ever received for my birthdays, when you gave me a diaper, because I thought that was hilarious, and not many people can say they've been roasted by their grandmothers, which is why I still have the diaper. For some reason, people think I'm crazy. You have a surprisingly good knack for being an actress, and you killed it in the movie all us grandchildren made, and we still watch that sometimes. I remember being a little mad at you when you brought my mom on the Scream ride at Six Flags, but afterwards I realized you're pretty much invincible, and I still think that to this day. So, you always used to tell us stories from that closet in the back room, and I have good memories about that. And now every time it's 3 o'clock, I feel like ice cream is coming, and every time I'm on a cold pot, I get tired and I get wee-wee. So that's always in my brain. Some of my favorite memories are when we were all together in the kitchen, and we didn't really help, but we watched you cook delicious meals, from chicken a la Munchie to your famous apple pie. And you forced me to eat salmon when I was little, and now I kind of like seafood, and have eaten things from eel to chili crab, so I guess I have you to thank for that. I think my love for the outdoors grew because of you, because I saw how much you worked and put effort into keeping your landscape and your backyard so nice, so that we, the grandkids, could play and run around and swing and croquet and all these different activities. And on that same note, I think that's why you love the color green. And I always said that my favorite color was green, and I'm pretty sure I just copied you. So yeah. You and Pop-Up both have inspired me to travel, and your adventurous souls have inspired me to try to visit as many countries as I can and see the world for how great it is, so that I one day can hang up a ton of pictures in my house. When I think back, I remember back scratches, your straight advice, and you always smiling. And I just wanted to wish you a happy 80th birthday, and we know that you'll always be there to change your diapers, and I just want to let you know that we'll be there when the time comes to change yours.
Happy birthday, Nana!
We love you.
So thankful for all the memories that you've given us, like the toys in the closet and helping us pass out the colored cookies, getting to see y'all at the 4th every July and hang out with all of our family, and letting me sleep with Lammy even though he made a lot of noise. We love you.
Happy birthday, Nana. I just want to say how much we love you and how much you're loved by us. And just thank you for every time I went to your and Pop-Up's house, I just felt so at home and so peaceful. And I just loved all the experiences we had there, whether it was going to Six Flags or the 4th of July or having so much fun with the toys and getting into playing outside and stuff. And thanks for always checking up on me and just being so caring and show how much that you care about me and my life. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Nana. I love you. I think that we share some amazing traits. We both love the color green. We both love to give and receive hugs. And we both love to read. I remember you reading to us when we were little kids, and I love that so much. Thank you. Happy birthday. Hello, Nana. Happy 8th. Or happy 0th. Or somewhere in between. Anyway, what I love about you is your cooking, your apple pie, and your apple pie. And one of my favorite memories of being with you is when me and Justin and I, flew up to Texas, and we stayed with you and Papa for a week. And we sewed together, and we made crafts, and that was very fun. I love you, Nana.
Oh, happy birthday, Nana.
Emma, what is your favorite thing to do with Nana?
Cook food, ingredients, and pies and cakes.
Oh, wow. What other things do you like to do at Nana's house?
Play the cookie game.
Oh, play the cookie game. What is your favorite thing about Nana? Why do you love Nana? It's okay. Why do you love Nana?
Because I love to play games with her.
You love to play games with her. Okay, say bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Say love you.
Love
Wilder, am I the best cook ever?
No. Nana is. Sorry.
We love you, Nana!
Happy birthday to you. That was good. We love you, Nana.